I just got to the gym right now. It's 6:30. I've been on such a roll today. I didn't snooze my alarm. I had so many things at the office and with work. That's why I didn't pick up my camera up until now. And as soon as I got home, I filmed this week's advice segment. So I already got that out of the way. And now I'm just gonna be here for like an hour, get a little workout in, and then go back home. Probably finish doing just some more work when it comes to filming and editing, more like the social media part of my life and like the content creating aspect to my life. Work is done, medical devices area of my life. Now it's time for content. And I'm really excited to film this week. Like, there's nothing crazy going on this week for me. I do have some plans with friends that I'm really, really looking forward to and really excited about to show you guys and just like to do and see friends and things like that. But I'm just excited to film. And it's like, I'm just like in the mood to film, to bring you guys to everything that I do, to talk to you guys. So welcome to this week's episode. Also, if anyone has any advice on what to do when it comes to your hair and exercising, if you're somebody that works out a lot, please let me know what you do with your hair, because obviously it gets greasier a lot faster and just dirtier a lot faster. I feel like if I put it up in a ponytail, it just looks messy. So I don't know. If you have like hair, gym advice, please let me know. But that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna hop on the treadmill. I've been just doing the treadmill for like 30 minutes and then alternating, doing a little set for any other part of my body. But I just want to say hi really quickly before I start my workout and introduce this week's vlog. Sorry that I like couldn't start filming earlier today. Like I said, work has been just crazy, but I'm so excited to film this week. This is the gym's looking like. I'm not actually working out here. I'm working out over there, but there's a lot of people over there and I didn't want to film in front of people because I still get shy to do that. Oh, and this is the set that I'm wearing, by the way. I have to ask my mom where it's from. It's not from like Aloe or Lulu or Set Active or Beyond. You know, it's not from like any of those brands, but she got me this one and then she got me two more, a black one and a white one, which I absolutely love. Actually, it's not a black one, it's a green one, but I absolutely love them. They're just like so buttery and they hold you up so well. So I'll ask her where they're from, but this is a little workout outfit for today. And yes, I'm filming on my phone because I didn't feel like bringing a camera to the gym. So I'm gonna start my little workout. I am currently in the middle of filming a brand deal for TikTok. It's been a few hours since I was at the gym. I didn't film myself. I can't take myself seriously talking to you guys like this, but I didn't film myself at the gym because I was just watching my show. It's honestly the best because it makes your workout go a lot faster, but also it's the only time that I ever get to watch TV or watch my show. So I use that as like my hour of TV, but also working out at the same time. Whatever. Didn't film myself, had dinner, took a shower, and now I'm filming a TikTok for a brand deal that I had. I have never tried this brand out before, but I am so pleased and so happy with their products. This one is by the brand Fully. I'm pretty sure it's a Korean skincare brand. It's just the craziest products that I've ever seen, but as I'm trying them out, I'm so in love with them. This first one was a green tomato clay pack cleanser. So it looks like a clay mask, but it's actually a cleanser. And you guys don't understand how good my skin looked right after I washed and took my makeup off with that. And then I used this green tomato cream, also insane, really hydrating. I looked really good for like having no makeup on. I feel like a lot of the times I take my makeup off and I look like a bus just ran me over, but I used those things. I took my makeup off and I still looked really good. And now I'm trying on this face mask, which kind of smells like food and it's making me hungry because it's a rice dough. So it just smells like dough. And it was the craziest packaging. You had to like mix two substances and then it turned into this thing, whatever. I'm supposed to have it on for 20 minutes now, but I am so obsessed with this brand. I'm like so happy that they reached out and that I got to try their products out because so good, like 100% recommend. Like I said, the brand is Fully. So I'm gonna wait for this face mask and wait like 20 minutes, finish editing the TikTok, and then I'll read my book because it's almost the end of February and I'm not that far along with my book, my February book. If you guys remember, I'm trying to read one book a month and that's just not been the case this month. And February is short already. So I'm gonna try and get and like catch up with my reading as much as I can tonight. You guys, good morning. Today's Friday and I am leaving my house right now to get to the office. I did my morning routine and everything, but when we woke up, we heard there was a fatal car crash right outside where I live. So the highway is entirely and like the highway's completely shut off. No cars are allowed to pass by. So I don't know what I'm gonna get to right now. I don't know like how to get to the office or how long it's going to take me to get to the office. Like I need to go around all of Miami basically to get there. But that's sort of what's happening this morning. I'm definitely going to be like super late, but you know, things happen. It was really scary. Like I was watching the news this morning with like the videos and like the pictures of the cars. They were saying that it was maybe like a fatal accident. So obviously thinking about those people a lot, hopefully that they're okay. But it was very scary. Like the pictures are obviously very scary. But like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna get to work or what I'm gonna do to get to the office, but I'm at least trying to get there so I can get as much work as I can done today. But I don't know, it doesn't put you in the best mood to hear about like bad news in the morning, and like a tragedy like that early in the morning. So yeah, I just wanted to like say hi and tell you guys that hopefully, like I said, those people are okay. And then this morning I filmed a makeup tutorial following Nicola Peltz Beckham's Get Ready With Me. She posted a Get Ready With Me on Instagram. If you don't know who Nicola Peltz is, she is Brooklyn Beckham's wife. And she's like an actress. I don't know. I love her. I love her videos. And I just think she's really pretty. And she posted a Get Ready With Me. So I tried it out this morning. It's not usually how I do my makeup, but I think it turned out really cute. So that's what I filmed this morning. And then as soon as I woke up, I had emails, and I don't know, it kind of helps me to like wake myself up to answer them in bed. So I already did like an hour of work just while I was getting ready, while I was getting up from bed. I answered some emails, checked a proposal that they sent me, gave some feedback on that. I don't know. It's been an interesting morning. Well, see, like I've been multitasking all day and like working while I get ready, but I'll see you guys when I get to the office, 'cause I don't know how long that's gonna take me. I'm basically done with work right now. It's 5 p.m. I was just calling because I need to go pick up Roberto's Valentine's Day gift. I did give him his Valentine's Day gift on Valentine's, but I gave him like a picture of it because he was here in Miami and I didn't want to have to like give it to him because then he wasn't going to be able to take it back with him to Boston. So it's going directly to Boston. But I was just making some phone calls about that. Before we head home, I just want to show you guys my outfit because I think it's really cute. Today was colder in Miami than it has been all week. Today the temperature dropped, so I definitely needed a little sweater. I added this white blouse underneath and sort of like tucked it in like that with this little gray cardigan on top and then just some plain jeans. But really like my outfit today, so I wanted to show you guys what it looks like, and then I put on some sneakers. But we're gonna head home now. I'll talk to you guys when I get in the car about what I'm gonna do on a Friday night. The parking lot is always so empty on Fridays. I'm like one of the last ones to leave. I think that's just because of the fact that I'm from Colombia, and where the hell did I park? But we always work on like Fridays and Saturdays, but a lot of people in the US, they work remote on Fridays, or not. Like, look at the parking lot, it's just empty. I don't know where I parked, so now I need to go find my car. But yeah, in the US, like a lot of people work remote on Fridays, or they don't work on Fridays. But we have a very different like work culture in Colombia. So I feel weird working on Fridays. So I'm like, should I be working, or should I be more American in that sense? The same goes for holidays though, because it was President's Day on Monday that just passed, and I was working on Monday because it's not a holiday in Colombia, so I had to work. But same thing goes for holidays. Like, we're working. I found my car after like going up and down 3 floors of the parking lot. But let me get in my car and I'll tell you guys why I just stopped at CVS. Okay, so I just got to the ferry. I'm about to be home now. But the reason that I stopped by at CVS is because I'll tell you guys more about it tomorrow. But one of my friends, Sam, she's hosting a Galentine's at her apartment tomorrow. Valentine's was last weekend, so she's doing Galentine's this weekend, and I'm really, really excited for it. But like I said, I'll tell you guys more about it tomorrow. But I just wanted to like bring her something. So I'm gonna make chocolate covered strawberries, and I needed some white chocolate for that. There's literally nothing left at like the grocery store or any store that's like Valentine's Day themed. So I got some pink sprinkles and white chocolate to make chocolate covered strawberries that match like the colors and everything. I don't know if I'm gonna do those tonight or if I'm gonna make them tomorrow, because the Galentine's is at 7, so I could probably just do them during the day, but I could just do them tonight. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I was listening to Booker T. But anyways, I am going back home now, and I'm gonna do what I usually do on Fridays, which is absolutely nothing. Like, I just treat my Fridays like it's any other day of the week and just do my typical evening routines of going to the gym. I possibly throw in the spa in there, since it's like the end of the week and the end of like working, even though I still like work during the weekend, but more on like content and social media type of work. And then just chill at home, watch my show, read my book, nothing. I honestly don't have the energy on Fridays to do anything like going out or staying up late. Like, one of my friends is DJing tonight at this club, and he texted me to go, but honestly, I don't have the energy to do that. And just no desire to be at a club later tonight and do my makeup, get all dressed. No. The best Friday plans for me are just a face mask, my show, the spa. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I might also do the chocolate covered strawberries to get that out of the way. So yeah, that's pretty much what my Friday is going to look like, which is my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing ever. I would not trade my chill at home Fridays for anything in the world. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm like debating going to the gym, because I'm trying to stick to like habits, being disciplined, and consistency in all aspects of my life. Not going to the gym today is not being disciplined, because I'm tired and don't follow your mood, follow the plan. But I really, really, really don't feel like going. So I might just walk on the treadmill for like 30 minutes and then call it a day instead of going for an hour. And then I'll just hit the spa. That's probably what I'm going to do. We'll see though. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to watch some TikToks now. It's the next day, you guys. Today is Saturday. I pretty much spent the whole day just at home chilling. I picked up my dad from the airport this morning. I woke up a little bit on the later side, and then we had lunch at home, and I just watched my show until it was time for me to get ready for the Galentines that my friend Sam is hosting at her apartment. The dress code was glam pajamas, so I picked up my fanciest pajamas, but they're kind of like a bralette, so I threw a little cardigan on top so I'm not like fully naked. And I'm pulling up now. I'm about to get there and I'm so excited. She invited a lot of her friends, which I haven't met before, but I'm really excited to meet just more girls my age. I feel like it's really hard for me to make friends and like to make friends in general after you graduate from college. When you're working, it's not the same as being in high school or being in college, but I'm really looking forward to it. I made the chocolate covered strawberries this morning. I just got here, so I'm gonna park now and then head upstairs. I'm gonna figure out parking. I'm pretty sure this is the parking garage that she said. Wait, hold on. You guys can see me. I'll show you guys my makeup and outfit and hair and everything once I get upstairs with better lighting. But I just wanted to tell you guys what the plan for tonight was of the galentines. I'm really excited. I don't think I've ever done like a proper galentines. I mean, last year I was heartbroken because I had just broken up with my ex, and my friends, they were all in a relationship and I didn't want to spend Valentine's alone, so they canceled their plans with their boyfriends to hang out with me. So that was really sweet, but we didn't do like a proper galentines like how you see on TikTok with very pink theme and everything like that. And this is going to be that. So I'm super excited, really looking forward to it. Like I said, really looking forward to meeting friends, and really grateful that Sam organized this and that she included me to be a part of the galentines today. But I'm gonna figure out parking right now. We'll talk to you guys more in a little bit. I'm about to text her to come get me. I'm gonna grab the strawberries out of my car and head upstairs, meet all the girls, hang out. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we have glam pajamas, so that's really exciting. I'm 30 minutes late, so I'm gonna go and head upstairs. Oh, but before I go, Sam and I met online through TikTok. She posts content on the side because she's in college. I was throwing a photo shoot 2 summers ago for, don't quote me on that, for our website. And I asked on TikTok if any girls that lived in Miami were interested in being a part of the photo shoot. And she was one of the girls that reached out, and she ended up being in the photo shoot. So that's how we met, through the photo shoot that I hosted, and that she brought with her her friend Amy, who also posts TikToks and also posts content. I'm sure that you guys have seen her videos. She is like a wellness creator, and she does yoga. I've been to her yoga classes. They're absolutely fire. So that's how I met both of them, and we've gone out to dinners, things like that. But I just wanted to say how I met Sam really quickly because I think it's a really cute story. I'm excited to meet the girls. I'm not nervous. I'm actually just really looking forward to it. I think we're gonna have a great time. But I'll see you guys upstairs because, like I said, I'm running late and I don't want to be more late. So I'm gonna go. I think the strawberries look really good. I'm really looking forward to eating them. I ended up doing my hair with my Dyson that I got for Christmas. I kind of just like winged it, but I think it looks really good. And I'm gonna start waking up earlier to do my hair because it's definitely worth it. Wait, let me just show you guys the outfit I ended up wearing. And my hair, I think, looks good. I don't know if I'm delusional or what, but these are my glam pajamas. They're a bralette, but I didn't feel like showing up naked. So I threw on this little cardigan, little purse, and then these like ballerina slipper shoes that match the vibe. And the strawberries. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go upstairs. I just got back home. We had the best time. Sam set everything up super cute. She had so much food and the tables and the decoration and everything. It was so good, so much fun. You can tell that she put a lot of love and effort into everything that she did. I really just appreciated her for doing everything. We talked for hours and hours, just gossiping it up.
a really good time. I definitely love hanging out with them. And now I just got back home. It was such a quick drive back home. Like, it's crazy how short, like how close everything is in Miami when there's no traffic. Like, it's just, the traffic in the city is insane. But I just put on my pajamas, like my actual pajamas, because I switched out of those pajamas that I was wearing. I'm gonna take my dog out on a walk. I'm gonna take my makeup off and get in bed so that I can watch my show for a little bit. But it's currently 1 a.m. I had another party tonight that I did not end up going to because I was in pajamas. Like, I definitely could have made it to the party because parties in Miami go really late. But by the time that I got back home and changed and headed out and everything, it was just too much work to go to that party. So I'm gonna watch my show instead, but not go to bed super late because I don't want to wake up late tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I want to take advantage of my day. I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. I have to edit this week's vlog and just, I don't know. I have a lot of things that I want to do tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do now for a little bit, but I'm honestly not tired at all. And that's why I'm saying that I could have gone to that other party, which they're texting me about, but not happening. So I don't know why I have so much energy. I feel like just hanging out with Sam and Emmy like really recharged my batteries. All right, well, let's go do my nighttime routine.
I don't know what to do. I think he's just. I had an exam tomorrow, just and my anxiety. We broke up. I'm pretty sure she was talking shit about me. I ought to get a don't want to do for my bed today. But they make fun of me. I won't feel tired in time and change things. And yeah, that's what I would do. Just don't quote me on that.
The vlog is done. It's time for the advice segment, and this episode is for Handle with Care, which is probably one of the categories that I hold most dearest to my heart. Handle with Care, if you're new here, that's the category where we talk about body image, confidence. Sometimes we talk about eating disorders, just feeling good in your own skin and in your own body. And I hold it dear to my heart because that's something that I struggled with so much for like a lot of years growing up, especially as a teenager. Social media and everything makes it really hard for you to feel good in your own skin, and it's definitely something that I can relate to a lot. So today I'm going to give you guys 2 pieces of advice that I feel like really helped me to feel really good with myself, despite what other people were saying. If you guys want me to talk about how to deal with negative comments from other people about your body or about your physical appearance, let me know. We can make that a whole separate episode. But today's things that you can do for yourself to feel good with yourself. Because something that happened to me a lot, which I'm sure you can relate to if you are struggling with body image and with feeling really good about your physical appearance, is that it never really mattered what other people were saying. It only mattered what I thought. Because a lot of the times people will tell you, like family or friends, they'll tell you like, you look great, you look very skinny, you look very beautiful, and they will compliment you, but it didn't really matter. And it doesn't matter if you don't feel good with yourself. Sometimes we think that they're lying just because they love us and they don't want to hurt our feelings, or because it's your mom or your friend. And it's like, come on, you're biased. And like, of course you're going to tell me that I look skinny even when I'm not. But I can promise that they're not necessarily lying to you. A lot of the times we're just really hard with ourselves and we don't see ourselves through other people's eyes. And that's the thing about body dysmorphia, that you can look really good and have an amazing body and be the hottest person on earth, but you're never going to feel that way. And that's something that I struggled with a lot, like I said, regardless of what other people were saying. And I feel like at the end of the day, it's about you and the relationship that you have with yourself. And if you feel good with yourself. So that's what the two pieces of advice that I'm going to give you guys. It's about just you feeling good with you. Because yeah, it doesn't really matter if other people tell you that you look great if you don't feel that way. The two main things that I noticed growing up that I changed and really just changed the way that I felt about myself was my brain, my thoughts, and my environment. Those are the two main things that played a really big factor. And once I started changing both of those things, I started feeling really good with myself. So let's talk about first our thoughts, our brain. And that also goes hand in hand with the things that you say to yourself, with the words that you use to refer to yourself, the words that you use to describe yourself, whether it's to yourself or to other people. If you're somebody that wakes up and looks in the mirror and points out everything that is wrong with you, of course you're going to feel like shit. And of course you're not going to feel super hot and beautiful and like you have an amazing body. Of course not. If somebody compliments you and tells you, oh my God, you look really good. And your response is, no, I don't. I gained 5 pounds. Or no, I don't. Look at my nose. I don't like my nose. Come on. So whether it's to other people or whether it's yourself, your words will have the biggest impact on how you feel about yourself, because those words are going to turn into thoughts, and you're like creating a nest. Think about it as a nest. My mom used to tell me this a lot, and it's like a thought is sort of like a bird that's flying across your head. It's a weird analogy, but hang on, because it actually makes a lot of sense. So a thought is like a bird, right? That's passing through your head, and it's going to try to sit on your head. And if you let it sit there, it's going to stay there, and it's going to build a nest, and it's going to lay eggs. And then how are you going to get rid of that nest with eggs on top of it and like new little birds? It's going to turn into this bigger cloud of thoughts that's going to be harder to get rid of. So if you're having those negative thoughts about yourself, about your body, about your facial features, or just any physical feature, remind yourself that it's like a bird. You need to let it fly across your head. You cannot let it sit there and build a nest on your head. Weird analogy, but it kind of makes sense. So those negative words that you're saying to yourself, those negative words that you're saying to other people when they try to compliment you, or just if you bring it up to another person, like, oh my God, look at my body, look at this, look at my nose, look at my eyes, look at my lips, look at whatever. Those words are going to turn into those thoughts, into those birds, and you're building that nest for yourself. So that's the first thing that you need to do, is change the way that you talk about yourself. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to, every single time that you, whether you say it or you think it, something that's negative about your body, about your face, about something that you don't like, and you're criticizing yourself, as soon as you catch yourself, you need to become very aware of these things. Because maybe like you're just very used to saying these things to yourself all the time that you don't even realize. It's become a habit. It's become a normal pattern in your brain for you to criticize yourself all the time. So the first thing that you need to do is watch yourself. Become aware. I mentioned this in my last video. You cannot change what you do not acknowledge. So the first thing you need to do is become aware of the times where you're using those negative words, those negative comments, where you're criticizing yourself, when you're speaking about yourself negatively. And when you catch yourself doing that, I want you to say 5 positive new things about yourself. So here's an example. You look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, I hate my nose. As soon as you catch yourself saying that, I want you to point 5 other things out that you really like. Be like, okay, no, I like my nose. I like my butt. I like my arms. I like my hair. I like my teeth. I like my eyes. And that is going to rewire your brain, because like I said, maybe it's a pattern that you've built for a really long time and you're used to saying those negative things to yourself. And the same thing goes for when you're talking to other people. You need to catch yourself saying those things. When somebody compliments you and you're like, what are you talking about? Absolutely not. Or if you bring it up to other people, oh my God, look at my waist, look at my arm, look at this. When you catch yourself saying those things, it's kind of weird if you say 5 positive things about yourself to another person, but just catch yourself. Just become aware that you just said it, and in your head, change that and reflect on it and be like, okay, why did I just say that? That person was complimenting me. Just say thank you. And if they're saying it, it's for a reason. If they complimented me on any part of my body, people don't compliment people for no reason, So acknowledge it. If they're complimenting me, it's for a reason. I'm going to say thank you and I'm going to tap into it. So if they complimented your arms, they said, oh my God, your arms, I love your arms. Weird body feature to like compliment someone on, but whatever. If somebody says, I love your arms, pause, say, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then think to yourself, you know what? I have really nice arms. Yeah, I do. Heck yeah, I do have nice arms. Your thoughts, your words, that was one of the biggest changes that I had to make. And it makes all of the difference in the world in the way that you see yourself. When I felt like I wasn't skinny enough and I looked at myself in the mirror and I said those things and I would tell myself like, I hate my stomach every single time I put a bikini on. I was like, oh my God, you need to lose weight. All of these things when people would compliment me, my family, my friends, and they would say, you look really good. Like you look really nice. I would be like, no, I need to lose weight. When I said all of these things, I had to change that. It was the only way that I was going to feel good about myself. And if you are one of those people that is very used to criticizing themselves and very used to saying negative things, you kind of need to gaslight yourself at the beginning because at this point, the nest is really big. You've already implanted all of those negative thoughts, and to come back from them, it's going to take a lot of gaslighting yourself. And I'm not saying this as like a fake it till you make it kind of thing or like lie to yourself because you like I said, you're way harder on yourself than you should be. You're way hotter than you think you are. You have a way nicer body than you think you are. But you've already made this such a strong thought in your head that to come back from it and to come back to zero, and then from there to start feeling good with yourself, coming from that deep hole of negative thoughts that you already created to feeling okay, to then feeling really good, is going to take a lot of new rewiring your brain, new positive thoughts. So at the beginning, it's kind of going to seem like you're gaslighting yourself and you're just hyping yourself up for no reason, but you need to do it. Otherwise, you're going to stay stuck in that deep, dark hole of negative thoughts. And the only way to contrast that is to shove a bunch of positive thoughts into that and just, I look good. I look hot. I am very skinny. I love my body. I have a great nose. I have great features. I have great eyes. I have whatever. But you need a lot of them so that you can start feeling okay and start feeling like, you know what? Maybe I do look really good, which I promise that day is going to come, and it's going to take a while. It takes 20 something, I don't know the fact, you can Google that. It takes a while for you to break and establish a new habit, and your thought process, the words that you use to refer to yourself is a habit that you've implemented. So you need to break it, and the best way to break it is to create a new habit of positive, good things about yourself. So that's the first thing that I changed when I was struggling a lot with my physical appearance and feeling really good about it. And it's something that I still do on the days where I don't feel so good, because we all have those days. And on the days where I don't feel so good, I do that. I tell myself 5 things that I love. I try to hype myself up. I think a lot of positive things. I tell people that I look great, even when I'm not feeling that way, to break that negative thought patterns. You need to break the cycle of saying negative things to yourself. That's the first thing that I did. And then the second thing that needs to change in order for you to feel really good with yourself, if you are struggling with body image and with feeling good about your physical appearance, is your environment. And by your environment, I don't necessarily mean your room or like physical places. I mean things that you're consuming. What are you looking at? What information are you receiving from other people? If you're not feeling good with your physical appearance, it's not going to help for you to follow 20,000 Victoria's Secret models online. That's not going to make you feel good. It's not going to make you feel good to follow a lot of people that diet like crazy and exercise like crazy, because then you're going to feel like you need to eat less and follow very strict diets and like exercise like crazy in order to look the certain way that you want to look. What I mean by environment is what kind of information about body image are you consuming? And I realized this very early on. I realized, oh my God, I make myself feel like crap every single time that I open my phone
because I follow all these girls that I would aspire to look like, but the reality is I might never get to look like them because everybody's different. Everybody's bodies are different. Everybody's metabolisms are different. Like there's some girls that eat a bucket of Nutella and stay super skinny. Good for them. That's just not my body. If I eat a bucket of Nutella, I'm going to roll down the stairs the next day. But that's okay. You just need to accept that you're not going to look like everybody that you're following online and everybody that you're aspiring to look like. So why are you beating yourself up and making yourself feel worse by comparing yourself to those people and looking at those people and consuming content from those people? So for me, my biggest insecurity growing up was my stomach. And I just wanted to have not a six pack, but a really skinny stomach. Who was I following? A lot of girls that had the stomach that I wanted to look like. And you might say that, sure, that helps you as motivation. But in the reality, it's just making you feel like crap. And it was making me feel like crap. It was making me feel worse about myself. I was comparing myself to other people. And it wasn't a good thing for me. And it's not a good thing for you. So go through the kind of people that you follow on Instagram, the kind of people that you follow on TikTok, the kind of content that you're watching and consuming, whether it's videos or pictures or things like that, and unfollow them. Not because there's anything, not because you have anything against them, absolutely not. But at the end of the day, you need to protect yourself. Your priority right now is to improve the relationship that you have with yourself. The relationship that you have with yourself is the relationship that you're going to have for the longest. It's our longest relationship. And if you don't improve that relationship, if you don't protect your relationship with yourself at all costs, you're going to have a really hard time going through life because it's the one relationship that's never going to go away. That's the one relationship that sticks with us forever, our relationship with ourselves. So you need to take care of it. You need to nourish it. You need to protect it at all costs. And if protecting it for you looks like unfollowing all of these people, then do it. If protecting it means stop talking to people that are constantly criticizing you and making you feel bad about your physical appearance, then do it. Then block them, stop being friends with them, unfollow them, whatever it is that you need to do. And start consuming content of people that make you feel good. I realized I was following a lot of girls that had what I liked to think was the ideal stomach and made me feel like crap. So I unfollowed them. And who did I start following? I started following girls that had my same kind of body and my same shape and size, and we had a closer body size and closer features. And guess what? That made me feel really good because I thought that they were beautiful. I was like, wait, that girl is absolutely stunning and beautiful. And then I realized, but she kind of has the same body that I do. So why am I criticizing mine? I'm criticizing mine because it doesn't look like this girl's, but it looks like this girl, but they're both beautiful. So I should just feel good with mine too, because this girl also has a great body that looks like mine, and I think she's stunning. So change your environment, change the kind of things that you're consuming online, and your thought process and your thought habits. You need to break your consumption habits. You need to break your environment habits. You need to create new ones that align more with yourself, that align more with making you feel good, and then get rid of anything that's not making you feel good. And now, years later, that I have a really good relationship with my body, that I feel really good, that I do feel like I have a great body, that I do feel like I have a great face, and I'm really confident about the way I look, I followed them back. And now I don't compare myself that I don't look like them. Now I don't beat myself up for not looking like them. It doesn't have a negative effect on me because I am strong and secure and I feel good and nothing can break me. And so I can look at any kind of Victoria's Secret model and all right, good for her. That's her body. But when I wasn't so strong, when I was at a weaker relationship with myself, I needed to take care of myself. And you have to do whatever it takes. So that's why I said, let me unfollow them. Now I follow them again. So you might end up following them back again. You might end up watching that same kind of content years from now, months from now, however long it takes. But for now, you need to get rid of all of the factors that are making you feel like crap. You need to get rid of everything, whether it's around you or whether it's inside you, like your thoughts or the words that you speak. You need to get rid of all of the things that are hurting your relationship with yourself and replace them with things that nourish your relationship with yourself. So those are the main two things that, like I said, growing up when I was having a really hard time with my physical appearance and body image and confidence, those are the two main things that I realized were having the biggest impact on my relationship with myself, and the two main things that I needed to change. And those are the two main things that are probably also affecting you. The thoughts you think, the words you speak, and the kind of things that you watch online. If it makes you feel like crap, get rid of it and replace it with something that makes you feel really good. So that was it. I just wanted to share those two things that I think are really, really important to improving your relationship with yourself, to improving your body image, confidence, and just loving yourself the way that other people love you and see you for who you are. You need to start seeing yourself that way. And those two things are probably hurting your relationship with yourself. So if that resonated and if you related to that, then change that. But those are sort of two things that I did in my life and really transformed my relationship. So I'm hoping that it can help you improve your relationship with yourself. And I will see you guys next week.